Okay, so we're gonna start our tour, and where are you gonna take us first? I want to tell you this: it's pitch black, it's dark in here. We're using a light on top of the camera. It really it's still.
I'm just gonna start opening doors, and there's gonna be surprises behind those doors.
Man, I don't want surprises, bro. I don't want surprises. I just want to. Okay, go ahead.
Just let me show you some stuff.
Okay. All right.
Let's see. There's that. That's the old saloon. And here I got dead bodies in here.
You have what in here?
Listen, is that the door?
What are you doing, man? What? Yo, why? Hey.
No. Just one for real though. For real though. 1 second. Hello? Hello?
Yo.
No. I thought after that I heard like a little kid, but I don't know if it was the door squeaking or not. So that's what you got to do. But I'm serious, right there. Those are 2 dead bodies. Those 2 dead bodies were used in Oddfellows initiation ceremonies. Go look at the one on the top. Go look at that one on the top. That was found in the attic of an old Oddfellows temple in New York.
Come on, we're all coming in
when
here together.
When they delivered it, it was literally like in an Indiana Jones type crypt, and I had to like pry bar it out, and there was like black flies that came out of it, and it stunk. Right here. But these are Oddfellows skeletons. They were used during these initiations, and the new initiates would have to stare into the face of mortality to gauge their own death. So why don't you go do that?
No, I'm good.
No, just do it.
No, I'm good. Let me stare at it from right here.
No, you gotta look. Go look up on it. You gotta look up on it. Just stand right over there, and then you look right into the skull. It's a really cool experience, and you can say you've done it.
Okay, I've done it.
But do the top one.
I'm doing it right now.
Well, get it right up on it so you can smell it.
I can't get it.
So this room.
So what do? You walk up on it?
Yeah, you go up on it like this, and you stare into the face of the skull. And you face your own mortality, and this is what was done. This one here is like, I get really a strong energy from this one right here. This one was found in the attic of an old Oddfellows temple in New York, and it was delivered in like a wooden like crypt, like you'd see out of Indiana Jones, and I literally had to use a crowbar, and all these black flies came out. But once we put this one in here, we haven't had honestly too much activity in this particular room. But we did capture this like black mist on one of our full spectrum cameras right in this spot. So it's really cool, but everything happens right outside the door. Let me show you more stuff.
Whoa, what's that over? What is that?
Oh, that's just a deceased puppet.
Oh shit.
She's
that a heart attack.
She's crazy. Oh, I can't wait to show you more stuff. This is my old haunted art gallery. Come here and look at this.
Why?
Oh, this is cool. You're gonna like this.
I'm gonna like?
Yeah, you're gonna really like this one, because I have a challenge for you, Kevin.
I needed a challenge.
Yeah, you're gonna have a challenge.
Everybody stick together. Everybody stay with me.
Let's go. You got a challenge.
Everybody's coming with me.
Okay, so this is one of my more well-known items. This is Bela Lugosi's haunted mirror.
Okay.
Now, Bela Lugosi, he was really into the occult.
Yeah.
He used to use mirrors for scrying. We all know him from Dracula, my favorite movie. This was in his house, and when he died and moved on, it stayed in his house, and somebody else moved in by the name of Frank Saletri. This man was brutally murdered. He had mob ties, and that murder is still unsolved. So I believe that when Bela was using this mirror, using it for scrying, he left this mirror as an open portal. That mirror then absorbed all the energy from that murder and possibly the spirit of the murderer himself. So Frank Saletri's niece, Cindy Lee, ended up acquiring the mirror. She hung it in her daughter's bathroom, and at that point there was a dark figure that would literally reach out of the mirror, grab her by the throat, leave marks on her neck, and she ended up having to get mental help for this. Now, that I've had it hung here, there's been some things that have happened. I had a famous vampire come here and look at the mirror. He doesn't get intimidated by things like this, so he decided to have fun with it and try to taunt the spirit. His girlfriend was standing over here. He ended up looking at his girlfriend, turned back to the mirror, went back to his girlfriend, started walking towards her, fell, hit his head, was literally unconscious. And as his girlfriend was bending down to help him, she had something grab her neck and had marks appear on her neck. And it was all captured on that camera.
On which camera?
This little security camera here. So I'm not going to force you to do it. Do you want to look into the... Actually...
Do I want to look into the death mirror? Do I want to look into a vampire spirit?
I'll draw the curtain.
Hell no! No!
Yeah.
Don't, what's he doing?
You can't come here and not look into this, Kevin.
Are you going to look in the mirror? Go ahead, you look in the mirror.
All right, I'll do it first.
Go ahead, you look in the mirror first. Ah! Oh!
You actually got me a little, even though I saw your reflection.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead and look into it. It's not. Don't worry. It's not like something's going to happen. You just don't know. You could have an experience, or nothing could happen. Go ahead and just take a quick peek. You can't.
Can I take a poll of the room? Should I do
You can't
this?
come over here.
You can't
come all the way here and not look at it.
All right. Look. Oh, wow. That mirror is amazing. What?
Give it at least 5 seconds.
Okay, here we go. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I'm out.
That's what you think. Now,
I don't know, right.
Now, listen. Here's the thing.
Okay.
While nothing may happen instantly, your mission, your investigation of being here and all this doesn't end when you leave. I want you to pay attention to what happens tonight when you go home. If there's any odd dreams, any odd nightmares, any activity in your room, that means that something may have attached itself to you. Now, the more fear that you show these objects, like you were just doing, the more vulnerable you will be of something possibly happening.
So what I have to do is I have to man up and be in here and be like, I'm not afraid of y'all.
Do whatever you do, but I'm just saying, if you show a lot of fear, these spirits, these entities, will want you even more because they like that emotion.
Okay.
That's how they feed off of. Okay.
I'm not going to show any more emotion the whole time. I'll be like, that's it, no more emotion.
So what's cool about this haunted museum is you never know what you're going to find behind all these doors.
Moved.
Oh yeah, you're the caboose right now.
Oh, yeah.
You could be upset and come
Okay,
at
one of
us.
the puppets moved, man. This is
Some of the stuff is automated, like that's an old antique. But what I want you to do right now, Kevin, I want you to open this door. There's a name. There's a name on this door.
I'm about to have a nervous breakdown.
This is one of the only doors that you know what you're gonna find.
Dr. Jack Kevorkian.
Let's go in.
What's in here, man? Come on.
Let's go.
What is there?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Dr. Jack Kevorkian's office. Okay, so right now, Kevin, you're in Dr. Jack Kevorkian's office. As you know, Dr. Jack Kevorkian is a notorious figure in our history. A lot of people are for it. A lot of people were against it. He did assisted suicide. He was convicted of a murder. He did spend time in prison. But I want you to look at some of these prints here. This is original artwork from Dr. Jack Kevorkian. And if you look at some of this stuff, you see these faces behind here. These look like demonic spirits. It kind of really lets you know what's in the mind of this guy.
Our monitor just started flipping out. Our monitor literally just started going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It froze. It's doing all kinds of weird stuff.
Let's hope that's a sign for bigger things.
Dude!
What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Seriously, I'm dead serious.
Like our camera guy doesn't know.
Not even our cameraman doesn't know. What is
I'm
this?
dead serious. I don't know what that is.
When these spirits are triggered by something,
Dude.
they will manifest, and as they are manifesting, they will affect electronic equipment. So that's a good sign that something could happen.
A good sign. This is not a good
great
sign.
sign.
What's in the room?
Something's really cool. For real though, this is an awesome. This is one of my best artifacts that I have. Go in there.
Oh, it's a van.
Go in. Go in there. Touch it.
No, I'm not touching anything
ahead.
in here. Touch it? I'm not touching anything in this building.
I feel like the haunted.
Oh my
Willy
God.
Wonka. Okay, go in.
Kevorkian death van? So he would kill people in the van?
This is it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh!
This is it.
Okay,
No, that's
y'all
okay.
go
That's
on.
just a mannequin.
Okay,
That's just a
okay,
mannequin.
all right. Listen, I just saw a body in
It's
the
just
back.
a mannequin. It's just
I just saw a body in the back.
It's just a mannequin.
Okay, come on.
Here, come in here.
You guys go. I'm going to follow the camera crew. I'll follow the
This
crew.
is Dr. Jack Kevorkian's
What?
death van.
Okay.
Phone keeps freezing every time I try and take video.
Now this van, this is a piece of history. This is where Dr. Jack Kevorkian conducted a lot of assisted suicides. And he would do it through two different means, either by the Thanatron or the Mercitron. The Mercitron used carbon monoxide gas, and that's how a majority of the people chose to die under the hands of Dr. Jack Kevorkian. This is the very first lady that died in the van, Janet Adkins. And what's really cool is I met Dr. Jack Kevorkian's attorney. That's Jeffrey Feiger over there. And Jeffrey Feiger originally thought that this van was destroyed. Him and Jack took it to a scrapyard because he knew that people would want it like this. But they left. They didn't eyewitness it being smashed. The owner of the scrapyard kept it, and it ended up in my hands. If you don't believe me, this is the original title, hand signed by Jack Kevorkian himself.
Amazing artifact.
Touch
Let's
it.
go. No, I'm not touching
No,
it.
listen.
I won't touch it.
All that I'm
What?
saying is it's a very cool thing. Now,
Why would I touch this?
because to directly contact yourself with these items is a really cool thing. Now, a lot of them I have in cases. This is one that I'm going to let
sorry.
you actually touch. You can connect with the energy of its past. Here we pay respects and a
I'm not
memorial for
touching
all the
anything.
people.
I pay respect. I pay my respects.
There's
We
more
gotta
of a
go-
kindred.
We have got to go to a
sad
church after this. We have
feeling
got to
here.
go
It's
to
more of
church.
a kindred, sad feeling in here. But let me show you something that's on the opposite side of the spectrum in terms of energy. Welcome to the Haunted Museum Jail. Now I want to show you a recent item. Come here,
Oh,
check this out.
wow. This is crazy. Where's everybody?
So look, this is controversial. There's a lot of controversy. Some people like
yeah,
this
Wayne
stuff, some
Gacy's-
people don't.
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
Those are originals?
These are originals. This is original John Gacy artwork, the killer clown who killed
Yeah.
so many different boys. He was the description of pure evil. Now you got to remember, I don't glorify any of these people. I have their stuff on display because it is cursed, it's dark, and here we can learn about these tragic events in our history. Now, Kevin, when it comes to serial killers, this is one of the most well-known, Ted Bundy. This guy was horrific in what he did.
Yeah.
And his stuff is very hard to acquire. We all know the Volkswagen Bug. Now, this is his disguise eyeglasses. You know, he escaped a couple times when he was in custody. After he escaped the second time, he stole another Volkswagen. And at that time, he tried to abduct a 14-year-old named Leslie Parmenter on February 8th, 1978 in Jacksonville, Florida. He was wearing these eyeglasses to disguise himself not only from the police, but also from the victims. This guy had an addiction to kill. And so he was disguising himself from the victims because his face was all over the news. Everybody was looking for him. After he tried to abduct Leslie Parmenter, the following day, he abducted, then murdered 12-year-old Kimberly Leach. So it's obvious that he was wearing these glasses during that event as well.
And you dropped $50K to get these
This
glasses.
stuff isn't cheap. $50,000, yeah. And again, I put this stuff on display because we don't want to forget these events in our past. There's a lot of TV, a lot of television, a lot of movies about serial killers and this and that. And it's not an obsession with the serial killers. It's what would make a serial killer do this when he's so normal looking. You see him over here in his mugshot, right over here. I mean, if you look at this guy, I mean, he was going to law school. He was wearing a suit. You looked at him and everybody said how nice he was. But he had a mind of evil. And the part that I'm interested in, Kevin, is what turns the page for these. They're not born serial killers. Something happens to them in life. And I look at the background in the occult. You look over here, the son of Sam. I'm going to say that again. Hold on, ready? And you look over here like the son of Sam, who is known to be possessed by demons. A lot of these serial killers have a lot of things in common. They all heard voices. They all did devil rituals. They all summoned demons. And so from that part, I'd like to research that.
Yeah, this is, it's fascinating. Now, the jail cell that you've built there, does that have any connection? And I notice you also have Serial Killer Santa.
That's Santa Claus, the one that you don't want to sit on his lap. Now look, these jail bars, everything, this is all from a real jail. I wanted to have a familiar environment for where I believe these objects belong, behind bars. We literally cut these out of a jail in Iowa. Serial Killer Santa, this is James Robinson. He is known as the slave master. And he did a lot of bad things. You know, he murdered a lot of different women. And this is the outfit that he would wear.
That is his outfit.
Yeah.
That's the actual outfit that he would wear.
That's the actual outfit.
How
Here,
do you?
and
How
there's
do you,
photos of him wearing the outfit.
How do you
right here.
get something like that? How did you get that?
It's very hard to find this stuff. I receive a lot of this from the families directly of the serial killers.
Oh my God.
Or sometimes there's a few different people as well that deal in this kind of stuff that I get it from.
Oh my God.
So here's the Manson stuff, but I don't think we're covering that, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, wow.
Hopefully, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So like these John Wayne Gacy paintings, can you imagine that? The hand that painted these paintings are also the hands that are responsible for killing so many different boys. And again, they're here, they exist. So I want to put them in jail where they belong, and that's their eternal sentence, even for the objects of these killers. Okay, so this is really where I wanted to take you, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm just making sure.
Now, do you remember I was telling you in the beginning about the basement and how in the 1970s they were doing devil rituals here? This leads to the basement. When I bought this place, I bought it from the State Bar of Nevada. All the lawyers and everybody that tests and test the lawyers to become lawyers. So when we were here, I had one of the staff come here, and she was standing here. She was in a business dress, and I was talking to her about some of the things that would happen to staff. And as I was speaking to her, she was telling me that all the staff would put sea salt along all these doors here. Those were their offices, and they never went to the basement. If they did, they went on a buddy system. And when she was telling me this, something literally came up these stairs and latched onto her. She began to cry. She began to convulse. And as she was walking this way, there was a scratch that appeared on her arm. And so after witnessing that, I thought she was having like a medical event or something. But that really started showing me that this house, this old historic mansion, this is it. This is supposed to be the right spot for the Haunted Museum. And so down here...
First of all, I just want to point out, it says do not enter. So normally you do not let people down here.
Nobody's allowed down here except for me.
But we're going to go down there.
Yeah.
We're going to go down.
We're going to go down.
We're going to go down.
So you remember what I said, though, that this was used as a devil-worshipping ritual site, okay? So let's go down.
I cover celebrities. That's what I do. I go to movie premieres and stand on red carpets. I don't go down to where people used to devil worship. You down there?
Yeah,
Zach?
let's go.
Zach, okay, let's go. Oh,
Now, we may not want everybody down here.
how? What are you saying?
Let's go down. I would really like to see if, you know.
It gets really cold as you get down here.
Oh, yeah.
It gets cold. It gets
The
really.
energy gets really strong, too.
Oh, look, my watch just popped on and said, it's cold.
What did it say?
My Apple Watch.
What did it say? Why did it just say that out of the blue?
I don't know. It just popped up. It doesn't seem particularly cold. Okay, it's getting the temperature. Yo, go! Where's the lights?
There's just some faint light here.
Y'all could bring this camera light, please. Whoa! What is this chair?
It's just a chair.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's just a chair.
You notice
Okay.
I'm walking real slow.
I'm gonna bring somebody down.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
When I come down here, I speak to them. I speak to
You speak to who?
The spirits. This is where I come down and I have my alone time. And I will say that I do not participate in any devil worshiping rituals. However, this is the site where it happened and this is what it's gonna stay as for now. So
So now where are we going?
we're gonna go down into the
We got to go further down?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the area where all the rituals took place.
All right, here we go. Y'all good? I'm good, okay. Oh man, it's getting really dark. And there's a satanic thing on the floor.
Yeah, this is where it all went down, right in here. So obviously this was painted on. You know, we did this. What we want to do is show and preserve what happened down here without actually doing it, obviously. So
What are the different things in here?
these are Baphomet statues. Some of the other things are just, just Gothic, Gothic themed stuff, sconces and stuff like that. But it's okay. Are you okay?
I mean, I feel okay right now.
That's good.
I feel okay.
Hold on.
What? He's messing with me.
No, I'm not. I'm really.
What-
I'm
what
not going to do that.
Okay,
to you.
well, then
I
what
will not
was that?
do that.
What
I
was
will
that?
not ever do that.
What was that?
I don't know. Okay. I thought I heard like a bang above our head, but. Is there somebody here? Are you messing with their camera equipment? Do you want to mess with one of us physically? Can you show yourself like you have? All right. You okay?
Yeah. Just.
I feel okay though.
Do you feel okay?
I do. I feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah. I don't feel anything around me right at this moment.
Sometimes you'll come down here by yourself.
Yeah.
When you come down here, is it dark?
There's sometimes that I'll come down here, like to be honest, it feels kind of clear at the moment. It doesn't feel super strong, and I don't know when that's going to happen. There's times where I come down here where I'm walking and I'm literally like doing this to the air to try to move. Like that's how heavy it is. But when I'm here, I believe that this museum, this place, this was all set up before a long time ago. I know that sounds crazy, but every single room, every item that I have acquired has just laid out into this perfect puzzle. And when I come here, I can hear the energy, if that makes sense. I'm just in tune with it sometimes. But when I'm here, I escape down here, and I literally feel like I can communicate with the spirits, and they're listening, and they can do things that I tell them to do. I know that sounds bizarre to the non-believer or even believers, but to me, it's very real, and it's a very real part of my life. And I love being here. I'll sit at home when I'm not filming Ghost Adventures, and I have to come down here. I have to feel this. I have to feel this energy.
Wow.
So, and sometimes it's turbulent. There's a huge storm, but sometimes it's calm. But it's the calm before the storm, because things do happen, and you will not know. And
I have an idea. Let's get out before the storm. What do you think? Should we get out before the storm?
no, we wait for the storm.
No, my brother. You get out before the storm.
No,
you
we
get
wait
out.
for the storm.
No, you don't.
I'm very sensitive to this kind of stuff. I didn't choose this. It's like they chose me to do this. And I happened to do it on a television show called Ghost Adventures on the Travel Channel. And this is my life. I want to be around it 24/7. It's awesome. It really is.